Alright, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Cold War video. In today's video we're going to be going over Killstreaks and what's to come. I'm probably going to do another video talking about what streaks I want. I don't know, I might combine it with this one, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how time goes on. But if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like on this video, be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you guys aren't missing out on any new content, and also so we can hopefully reach 800 subs. And yeah, let's get into it. So when it comes to kill streaks, there's a wide variety, and I already know what some kill streaks are going to come through. And the reason being is, let's quickly go over to create a class. If we look at some of this stuff, it tells you, if we go to engineer, it literally last few words say reroll care packages. Care packages are going to be in the game. We know that's going to be a kill streak. I think it's, you know, confirmed at that point. I think there was another one that said something similar, but I know for sure. I mean, we don't have care packages in the beta at the moment. I don't think they'll add them, but when it comes to, it's called I'm gonna call them Scorestreaks, but I'm always used to calling them Killstreaks. You know, you guys can see we have the original RCXD all the way up to the chopper gunner. For the beta, I was usually using a spy plane, napalm strike, and artillery because I was playing ground war of the game. Well, ground war in this game, but it's called, what is it? Combined arms mosh pit. So that's why I just been using those three. I see people use sentry guns and everything like that. So we'll go. We'll talk about them each and individual one and what my opinions are. I've tested some of these. The only one I haven't really used was the chopper gunner because I got that late. I think, yeah, I got it pretty late and I just haven't really gone for it because I've been busy recording videos. But I can see why the chopper gunner is OP. I see people talking about it in the community. The chopper gunner is OP. Well, attack helicopter is not even that good, but War Machine, this thing's broken. Oh my god. And it, yeah, we'll get into those. So we'll start off with the RCXD. RCXD's, it's pretty fun to use. Like it's the OG kill streak that everybody can use. Pretty straightforward. It'll get you a kill. It helps out destroy tanks too, so I think it's a really good kill streak. There's nothing I hate about it. I mean, it's a low kill streak that anybody can get, and I enjoy that. It's easier to get than the spy plane and counter spy plane, so I enjoy that. R60 is just always an OG thing. Then we have the spy plane. Reveals enemies through the fog of war. Don't even know what that means, but basically it's a straightforward UAV or spy plane back from the old gods. I enjoy this, definitely, but I feel like it gets hard countered by counter spy plane. But it'll help you out, help find out people who's not ghosted, and you know, they'll pop up on the mini map, so it helps out. Definitely helps out to get your more kill streaks and everything like that. So I just use it for score, but I should be using higher kill streaks because there's no point, or anything like that. Then we got the counter spy plane. I feel like this one just beats out the spy plane. Just, you know, I've seen games where people just spam counter spy planes, and there's not even people running rocket launchers to shoot them down because it's a beta. People just want to try out stuff. But when the game initially comes out, you better believe I'm gonna get my rocket launcher gold or whatever they have it in this game like really quick, because I know for sure at the beginning people are gonna be spamming spy planes and counter spy planes, and I want to be one of the quick people who get that thing done. But yeah, scrambles people's mini maps, and I didn't know this. It disables hostile missile turns for a short amount of time. So when it means missile turns, we quickly go over to our creator class. We go to our field upgrades. There is a SAM turn. So basically, that SAM turns can't really destroy it, which is annoying. SAM turns are basically there just to get rid of like UAVs, attack helicopters, stuff like that. So I'm kind of surprised that it can't shoot down a chopper, or not a chopper, a counter spy plane, but it makes sense. It's the counter. I understand that. But for a 1200 score, not bad. It's just 200 score more than the regular spy plane. Then we have sentry gun. I've seen people use this. Honestly, I was thinking, but when it comes to sentry turns, it reminds me from, I think it's like the Modern Warfare 2 sentry gun. It's really good, honestly. The Modern Warfare 2 sentry gun was really good. And yeah, it's deploy deadly automatic turns that targets enemies, players, and vehicles. So if there's a tank, you put down a sentry gun, it will target the vehicle, and equipment, which I didn't know. It destroys equipment, and that's pretty cool. If it sees an equipment in its vicinity, it will definitely shoot it. So if I put like a proximity mine, like, you know, far in the distance, and the sentry gun can see that, it'll shoot it. And I didn't know that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, sentry gun is really good for certain scenarios. If you're holding down a corner, I see people use it on cartel to like hold down a corner for assault. So definitely, I can see why people like sentry turns and everything like that. So that's, you know, it's a good kill streak. Then we have napalm strike. I feel like napalm strike has its ups and downs. I've gotten feeds with that and artillery strike here and there, but that's on assault. Like, I don't think in regular multiplayer I'm not going to be using it as much. For regular multiplayer, I don't even know what I'm going to use. I have to figure out, but who knows, they can change these score streaks all around, and care packages probably be in between R6D and spy plane, I think, or maybe a little bit more than spy plane, who knows. But if you're going to be guaranteed a, you know, a care package, which kind of makes sense. Then we have yeah, so a napalm, it just basically shoots like it's like a carpet bombing run, and you know, there's fire. You know, if you go on fire, you basically die. So it reminds me of World War II's carpet bombing run, if I think it is. Yeah, I think, well, yeah, World War II had something similar like that. But yeah, it leaves a trail of fire if you walk into it. It's like, it gives like the Molotov effect. You take damage over time. Not bad. I enjoy this kill streak. I use it a lot, so I can't even hate on it. Then we got artillery. Artillery has its ups and downs too. What I didn't understand was, the thing is, if I have the, you know, the little iPad out and it tells me where to put this, if I have it out and I die, when someone shoots me while I have it out, I lose my artillery. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Well, because what happens if I accidentally, you know, take out my iPad and someone shoots me? I lose my artillery? Like, that shouldn't be a thing in my opinion, because, you know, it's completely unfair. I went for like how long to get the streak, whatever, 2,500 points, and just I pull out my iPad. I didn't even use the strikes or anything like that. I died. And it says right here, launch 3 targeted strikes. Unused strikes can be saved for later. That's pure cap, because I literally have put down 1 and I die because, you know, I put down the first one and someone sees me on my little iPad and they shoot me and kill me, because, you know, I didn't have Ghost at the time, because Ghost wasn't one of the perks you can unlock. And, you know, I would die, and it just wouldn't be fair, because, you know, I didn't even use my other 2 strikes. So it says unused strikes can be saved later. I think it's a glitch, so that's definitely gonna be fixed when the initial game comes out, because, yeah, the writing completely wrong. But yeah, artillery, if you do it right, you can get Vs like instantly, and they do carry over for score, so you can use that to get your air patrol or stuff like that, or anything above that. Now we move on to air patrol. So the air patrol reminds me of flat guns from World War II. I usually compare this game with World War II because it has some of the streaks from World War II. But Air Patrol isn't as good as I thought it was. It calls in, you can only use it if there's stuff in the sky. Because I picked this up in Fire Team, Dirty Bomb, and I had this, and I was like, bro, it's not letting me call it in. So I went back and I checked what it was. It says call in a squadron of jets to attack enemy air Scorestreaks, counter enemy air patrols. So if there's someone else that has an air patrol, you can counter theirs. But this won't get you any kills. I don't know what's the reason behind this. You can only get this. You can save it for when people have a chopper gunner or something like that. That's all it is. It's not as good as people think when people pick this up, or like in Fire Team, Dirty Bomb or anything like that. It's not. I think Air Patrol has to be worse. I feel like it should have what they did with World War II. It should be like a flat guns effect. When you call it in, you can call it at any time, but people can't call in stuff for a certain amount of time. That's what it should be, not patrolling the sky if there's stuff in the sky. Because if there's nothing in the sky, this is just a waste of a streak, in my opinion. So I feel like the whole point of this should be, if there is stuff in the sky, yeah, take it out. But you should still be able to call it in if there's nothing in the sky. And if someone tries calling in something, it'll tell them like, hey, you can't call it in, you know, for like how many amount of seconds, like 60 seconds, let's say 60 seconds for as a cooldown, or 30 seconds, something like that. And that would be amazing. So I feel like definitely that's how this streak should work. It shouldn't work like how it is right now, because it's definitely a waste of a streak. I don't see anyone using this, so they need to change that ASAP. That's just my opinion. Or they could leave it how it is. It's their game. But I'm just giving my initial thoughts about it, because it is a beta. War Machine. This has been a debate as well. This has been one of the best streaks in my opinion. People get, so this one thing about the War Machine, it counts towards your streaks. All this other stuff does not count towards your streaks. The War Machine counts as your streak. So if I'm on a 2 or 3 kill streak and I pull out my War Machine, it's gonna continue on my streak. So if I get kills with my War Machine, it's gonna go to 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, you can drop a nuke with the nuke metal. There's no, obviously there's no nuke thing in the game. There's not, since this is a Black Ops series game, we're not gonna get a nuke. Yeah, which kind of sucks. I really hope that we got a nuke back, because then people are going to try to grind for nukes. But now it's just a metal. There's no real reason for it. But yeah, War Machine does count towards the streaks. And, you know, it's basically, what's it called? What's her name from Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4? I forgot her name. I can't think of it at the moment. But yeah, it's basically her special ability turned into a score streak that people can use and, you know, call it in and continue the streak essentially, which is good and bad. I feel like if there's like a grouped up amount of people, you can get high streaks with this. And the thing is, you can save it for later. So like if you pull, you can, you know, take out your War Machine, kill a few people, put it away, you know, use your gun a little bit, you can pull out the war machine again, so you can save those rounds. But a lot of people just use all the rounds immediately, so you don't have to worry about it later. But it's really good. A war machine is really OP. I can see why it's on the high end. But obviously, we're gonna have more score streaks. This is definitely not gonna be the ending of the score streaks at all, like at all. Then we move on to attack helicopter. I feel like we're gonna get something similar to the attack helicopter, like in between war machine and air patrol. I don't know why. I feel like we are. But call in a support helo just to shoot stuff down. I've had games where the attack helicopter goes off, and sometimes it just doesn't do well. These last two streaks are just, they're okay and they're annoying at the same time, because you can get blown up so easily. But attack helicopter does its thing, literally just shoots down stuff, everything like that. But when it comes to, now we're going to go to chopper gunner, because there's not much to talk about for the attack helicopter. It's straightforward. But when it comes to chopper gunner, this, I mean, you can't control the attack, or I mean the chopper gunner, which kind of annoys me. Yes, you can, you know, you control a turret, but you don't control where the helicopter goes. So if you call this in, you're saying you're on a bad part of the map, and the person who's driving this chopper gunner is taking you around the map. I want to be able to control where I go and stuff like that, because it's stupid how it's taking me to a certain position where I don't want to be and where there's no kills. So if this is a high-end streak, let us be able to control where we go and also be able to control a turret. Something like this, because it's just underwhelming that, like, you know, I can just lose this kill streak. Like, I can work so hard to get this 5,000 score kill streak, and then in the end there's no point in me using, because I can get shot down like nothing. With the amount of people who use Sam turn spam, the amount of people who use RPG spam, well, when the game initially comes out, this whole chopper gun thing is going to be useless. But then when we go back to not World War II, when we go back to Modern Warfare with the gunship's OP. It has like 6 or 7 flares. You can't destroy it. It's a high-end kill streak. It's literally OP, you know. But when we go to chopper gun, which is the highest streak at the moment, I don't know if they're gonna add stuff later on. They could, but as a higher streak than the chopper gunner, if they do. But right now the chopper gunner just seems underwhelming. It's not good. Yeah, it can get you kills, but I'd rather get more kills with 3,500 score than I would with the 5,000, you know. So I don't know. Chopper gunner has its ups and downs. Definitely, they need to be worked around so I can control the actual heli instead of me controlling the actual turret. So I think that will fix it a lot. It will make it a way better kill streak if we were able to control where the heli goes as well. So that's just my thought. And then change the air patrol so it's more of like a flat guns from World War II, so then people can't call and stuff for a certain amount of time. It'll, you know, protect the sky a little bit, then it, you know, keeps everything calm. And then you also get assist points for having it in the sky, like how they did it for World War II. You get, like, you know, additional like 10 score or whatever for people getting kills while this is up. So it's like a UAV-esque. I'm pretty sure we might get an advanced UAV or something similar, like a Blackbird. Obviously these are not the full kill streak, so if anyone sees this down the line, these are not going to be the full kill streaks. I know for sure we're going to get a care package. You know, it already says that in the description of one of the perks. We're for sure get like an advanced UAV type thing. I really hope we get dogs. I really want dogs as a kill streak, but I don't think it's going to happen. That kind of sucks. But yeah, there's a lot of potential for kill streaks. So yeah, these aren't going to be the full kill streaks. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Me talking about all the score streaks / kill streaks. Essentially, I really hope that they change up some of these when it comes to score as well. It takes a little bit longer to achieve these than normal. They definitely like need to make this quicker or something like that. I don't know. But overall, movement wise is clean. But when it comes to the actual kill streaks, score streaks, it takes a while to get them. I don't know why. But unless you have assassin, then you have a high chance. But yeah. That's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and everything like that. And also turn on your notifications. We're almost at 800 subs or whatever, however close we are. So hopefully we can achieve that. That's our next goal. Then maybe 1,000 down the line. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.